What's up, Card Fam? So, as I left you last time, I told you I was quitting my job, my nice corporate job that I've had for about 5 years, and just doing things on my own. I've got my insurance license, so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do cards, and that's pretty much going to be my full-time job for a while. We'll see how it goes. I've prayed about it a lot, so I think it's gonna be good. But today, I've got a couple weeks left there, and then I'm officially done. Today, I'm taking a day to go buy a few cards. I'm in Missouri. I'm going down to Oklahoma. I've got a guy I bought from before, and he's got some nice Michael Jordan stuff. I'm going to buy several patch cards. It's going to be Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. I bought a couple of Jordan autos from him in the past, so I'm excited for this. Might be some potential in grading some cards. And then I'm working on buying a collection this weekend in St. Louis. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time on the road. I was up at 5 a.m. this morning. It's 7 right now. Still got a little bit of a drive, but I will check back in with you shortly and with some cards in hand. Alright, so I lied a little because I said I'll be right back with cards in hand, and yet I don't have any cards in hand yet. But it's a trip that's going to take me multiple hours, so I'm thinking about a lot of stuff. And I was just thinking, first of all, about how big of a blessing it is to be able to take a hobby that I love so much and turn it into the opportunity of, at least a temporary career while I'm working and getting more into insurance and stuff. And cards are something that I've really tried to introduce to my kids too, just because I think it's such an excellent opportunity. You just learn so much. And one of the things that you learn is how to find the value in things that maybe other people don't see, right? It's funny, I remember probably around the end of 2020, early 2021, I think whenever I got back into cards, it was November 2019, right? And then COVID happened and everybody was buying cards all the time. I was going to Walmarts all the time trying to buy as many cards as I could. And I remember seeing one of my older friends there from church, and he was buying some toys to resell. And I didn't know that he was a reseller. And I was like, I asked him, and he said he was just buying toys. And I said, you know what you should buy? If you're in Walmart all the time, you should try to buy cards. And I tried talking to him a little bit about it, and he just thought it was silly, and he didn't want any part of it because he didn't see the value in it. To him, he goes, well, if I bought them, who would I sell them to? This was 2021. I was like, anybody? I mean, you just put them on eBay and they're going to sell like that. Everybody's got that COVID stimmy money, so you buy it, whatever you can buy, you just put it online and somebody's going to buy it and you'll make some money. But like I said, he didn't see the value in it. And then once you start, I don't know, just like anything in life, once you start to do something a lot, then you get to see that same opportunity but in different things. Instead of cards, maybe you're seeing the value in land or undervalued businesses or something like that. So I think it's a good opportunity, especially like I said, for kids, to get in and start to learn how to deal with people, how to talk to people, how to extract value from things, and just for the joy of it too, to have something that relaxes you, something that you can, spend some of your hobby time on. I love cards. But then I was watching some videos too. I watched Eric Michael on YouTube. One of his videos popped up. I've seen him before. He's always running ads about his program that he can sell you, and you can get on and become a sports card reseller, you know, which I don't like, because I feel like in order to make it work, you have to really love the hobby, right? Like, I'm reselling cards, but I'm collecting cards too. I like building sets, you know. I like finding cool cards that I've never held in hand before. I mean, you know, I think it's kind of a weird mindset, and I'd be willing to bet that a lot of his revenue comes from his programs and not from his sports cards, you know, because one of the things that he was talking about was, he said that 70s, 80s, and 90s cards have no value, right? Like, stay away from them. And I guess Boston Card Hunter made a video talking about how he thought he was wrong, and then on the Eric Michael show, somebody called him and he spent 10 minutes talking about how, you know, Boston Card Hunter, he's wrong. I'm taking the high road. I'm not going to talk about that. You know, I'm not familiar with that era, but I don't think they're worth anything. Well, you just said you're not familiar with the era. So why try to assign it a value if you don't know? I mean, there are so many great cards from 70s, 80s, and 90s. Like I said, about recognizing opportunity. If you're not familiar with something, you can't recognize the value in it. If he's never really looked into 70s, 80s, and 90s cards, then he's missing the opportunity. He can't see the value in it, which I guess is great, right? To me, I try to be familiar with as many cards from as many years as I can. And there's so much that I'm missing. I mean, you know, like, I like TCG stuff. I kind of like that non-sport stuff, but it's just such a big area. Like, there's so much to it, and it would require so much time and knowledge to really get in there that I just can't commit to. But you know what I won't say? I'm not going to say, you know what, TCG stuff, there's no value in there. I would stay away from it. Well, I would stay away from it because I don't know it. But if you like TCG stuff, then get in there. Learn everything you can about it. You know. Anyway. I guess I'm back to driving. I've still got a little bit of a drive. I just wanted to share some quick thoughts, as garbage as they are. And next time I talk to you, I will have cards in hand. All right, I'm back. That can only mean one thing. That I've got the cards. It was a pretty good deal, a bit of an awkward deal. Kind of messed things up on Facebook the other day whenever we were setting up the deal, because I found the 7 cards that I wanted, right? Took screenshots, sent photos of the cards and said, you know, would you do X amount for these cards? And I was not paying attention. He came back and said, so you just want these 6 cards? And I said yes. And for some reason, you know, I didn't look and realize that not all 7 pictures had sent. It was just 6. So then he thought I was wanting to pay X amount for 6 cards, which would have actually been more than what he quoted me for those cards. And so we argued back and forth. The next day, whenever I realized that, I said, oh, I meant 7 cards for that price. And he goes, no, it's 6 cards for that price. And I was like, yeah, but your price for those 6 cards would be like $400 less. I'm trying to add this card in for that price. And we went back and forth, and eventually I sent pictures from the message originally and sent it back to him and said, okay, this is what I want. I just want these 7 cards at your price. And by doing that, I got his original price, which was fair, but I lost the discount. But anyway, here's the cards. All right, so starting off with a little heat. This actually was not part of the initial deal, but I added it in there whenever I saw it. Out of 25, 2006-7 Larry Bird Gold Refractor Auto. That's pretty cool. And we've got the Jordan 88 Fleer Super Centered. I didn't see this until I got there. It actually has some print dots on there, which sucks because it's super clean. Here's a really nice one, 20th anniversary Fleer Retro MJ. Absolutely mint. Definitely got to get that graded. And here, my first ever Jordan Auto. It's just the sticker, but it is it's very clean. Other than being off-centered like they all are, it looked really nice. Got the second year MJ. Another clean card, but not perfectly centered. Now here's one, I really like this one. Piece of the jersey from the rookie photo shoot out of 150, and this thing is mint. Doesn't look like there's a bad corner on it or anything, so another one that will definitely get graded. Got the Jordan Bird dual patch or jersey, whatever you want to call them. That's pretty cool. And then one of my favorites, and then this is kind of what locked in the deal. You got the Jordan Kobe dual patch. Love that card, absolutely love it. And it locked in the deal because everything else was priced fairly, pretty much right at cost, but for some reason he had this marked at $90. So to me, you know, that automatically gave me a few $100s in equity in them, with the opportunity for grading. If any of them, there's a couple that could get a gem mint, and I don't know. I'm trying to decide where I'll send them now. I'm trying to figure between SGC, PSA, probably not Beckett, just because the turnaround's so slow, although it is cheap and they look good in Beckett slab. So I'm going to try to figure that out, but there's where we are. So next video that I put out will probably be me picking up the collection in St. Louis. I'm really looking forward to that one. Had some refractors in there and stuff, Kobe, a lot of cool Jordan inserts and everything. So if you get a chance to like and subscribe, I appreciate it. And we'll catch you next time. God bless you. Bye.